The technology workshop that I did was called Personalized Learning Meets Literacy, and it was using BlendSpace and Padlet as the two tools for how you can do that. I don't belong to a school, so I borrowed Crabapple Crossing Elementary School, which is one of my former places of employment, and they let me come in to do the technology workshop there. So Crabapple Crossing, for those of you who don't know, is located in Milton, Georgia, and Fulton County Schools is very heavily into personalized learning right now, and CCES focuses on choice and voice, just-in-time direct instruction, and varied strategies, but they are ultimately focused on literacy. And so the workshop was designed to help them address those areas of personalized learning as well as how they could use things to improve student literacy. In order to do the workshop, I combined everything into one home base, which is on the website I used to use when I was coaching in the classroom. And so all of the content, including the handout for the event, the promotional flyer, which told them what was going to take place. We also had a pre-session survey and a post-session feedback survey. And then I provided information, brief information, as well as more in-depth resources for them. Also, if they weren't able to attend, I had a self-paced Nearpod that they are able to go through, or the video of the session, and I will show you those as well. So some of the things that could be downloaded were the promotional flyer, a workshop handout, the code for Nearpod. I also generated a BlendSpace handout, a Padlet handout, and then I have evaluation results as well. And so all of that stuff is available on the site. I'm going to go and take you into BlendSpace first. So what I provided for all the participants was the link to BlendSpace, an example that I had created, and some screencasts that I've created, and then a video also by BlendSpace itself, and then generated for them some extra content where they could take it a little bit further. And so I made a quick start guide for each tool, provided some resources then for them to watch. The same thing was done for Padlet, where I gave them an example of how you could use Padlet as a hub for student content, because each of these will lead to a different Padlet wall. This is an example of students using Padlet to demonstrate knowledge and understanding. I created a screencast giving them a quick guide to using Padlet, and again gave them some extend your learning options, so they could either read or they could watch something related to it. Finally, when it comes to the workshop session recap, I did a Nearpod presentation that they were able to go through, as well as content delivery segment of the tech workshop. I filmed it using a swivel, so they were able to see that if they needed to. So in the end, I have all of those materials on this one spot, including the pre-session survey, as well as the post-session survey. And the results from that are included. I will find that for you. All of those things are in here. The evaluation results and workshop narrative. So the evaluation results indicated that folks were very pleased with the workshop and are going to be able to use this further. So I felt confident with what was done. It is difficult to do when you do not belong to the school. So I struggled to know what was best. Thankfully, I was able to connect with a lot of people that worked there and get information about how things were done. If I were to do it again, I would definitely make sure that I had more time, or I would have only selected one tool to work with.